Hey, thanks, Cindy. I just want to wrap up today by going over mobile. There's another session on this later that hopefully a lot of you will be able to get to attend because it's a really exciting topic. I just wanted to go over it quickly from a design perspective and from a development perspective. As we heard earlier, I think the number thrown out was about 37% penetration of smartphones. As you can see from this chart here, fortunately it's US statistics, but it is a very close proxy that by the end of this year, smartphones are looking to take over the more traditional phones. So what this means is there'll be just as many people browsing on these types of devices as these ones. What's important is people using these don't use the internet online. People using iPhones, Blackberries, etc. do. So this is a rapidly growing segment. Already we see about 5% of our customers' traffic coming from mobile. And in the next couple of years, this number is going to grow immensely. We need to think a little differently about how we target them. We have less screen real estate, limited battery life, slower devices than desktop computers. There's some privacy concerns. They're easy to lose and whatnot. And also people tend to use them in a different context. They were talking interactions on a mobile app or website tend to be for less than 3 minutes. So people just want their information and they want to go. So when you're developing a mobile site, there's some very steadfast rules you can follow to keep things very simple. Use about finger-sized navigation points. So you can see here there's like a button in the top right corner of the middle one, or on the right one there, the list is all linked through. It's really hard to click text links, so try to avoid them. Use table cells or buttons. As well, try to keep the information sparse. Put your listings right up front where people want to see them, and provide some details. It's really easy for people to make call to actions on mobile devices, so it's actually really great to provide these sorts of websites for them, because we can actually create hyperlinks that when they click them, they'll actually go through and make a call right to your office. A lot of people have their email already configured and their contact lists available so they can share information really readily. It's an inherently mobile service. So just sort of went over what the benefits are there. My last note I just want to make about mobile, if you're considering going this way, is video. Everyone loves video nowadays, but the problem is that most people on the web use Flash to show their video content. It's probably about like 99% of desktop computers have it installed, so that's okay. But Apple, who are famous for their iPads and iPhones and iPod Touches, do not support Flash. So anyone on an iPhone visiting your website or an iPad are going to see this broken message that they don't have the required plugin. There is actually a way around this. You can use a technology called HTML5 video. There's a lot of commercial players that support it out of the box, like Flow Player. And what this does is it will run on any smartphone or modern web browser. And for any older browsers, you can continue to provide Flash as a fallback. So for all of you doing video in the mobile space, I encourage you to start moving over to this technology and away from solely relying on Flash. So just to wrap up, and Cindy, you want to come back up here? I hope that you've been able to learn a bit about some of the new technologies that are emerging and some of the challenges they rise and some solutions we have to tackle them. And Cindy has prepared a couple takeaway sheets for you, some SEO tips, and you can just pick them up over on the side there and ask us any questions you want.
My business card is also there. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you.
Thank you.